Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, April 18th. I'm Andy Neal with your morning check. Well, the federal government said this morning it is extending the deadline to make a decision on the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project. It has been bumped from May 23rd to June 18th to allow more time to complete consultations with Indigenous groups. Construction of the pipeline expansion was put on hold last year following a court ruling that the government needed to do more Indigenous consultation. Defense lawyer Kevin McCullough has questioned a police officer's so-called mistake of leaving an apartment after he saw blood-smeared walls and discovered a badly injured young girl lying on a bed. Oak Bay Police Constable Peter Ulanowski was the first officer to enter Andrew Barry's apartment on Christmas Day 2017 and agreed in defense cross-examination that he left the suite unattended. Ulanowski is back on the stand this morning in Vancouver. Barry is charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder in the deaths of his daughters. A coroner's inquest will be held in August in the case of 24-year-old James Hayward, a Port Hardy man shot and killed during a confrontation with 2 Mounties in July of 2015. Hayward had threatened to kill a bystander with a knife. When RCMP yelled for him to drop it, he instead lunged at them. An officer shot him 5 times. The Independent Investigations Office cleared Port Hardy RCMP of any wrongdoing. The U.S. Geological Survey says a 6.1 magnitude earthquake hit Taiwan's eastern coastline. Video from Taipei shows the shaking in an office building with light fixtures swinging from the ceiling. Taiwan's Weather Bureau says there are no immediate reports of damage or injuries. Well, just in time for graduation season, the BC government has brought in new regulations to beef up safety around the party bus industry. Operators will now be required to have a safety monitor on board when minors are traveling on a bus or in a limousine. That person must have first aid training, all record check requirements, and be able to administer naloxone used to prevent a drug overdose death.
Next Member of Parliament for Victoria is Laurel Collins.
First-term Victoria City Councillor Laurel Collins will be the NDP candidate for Victoria in October's federal election. She won the nomination last night and will succeed longtime MP Murray Rankin. Collins will join federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh today to announce plans to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and create jobs. A redacted version of the special counsel's report on Russian election interference and the Trump campaign is stirring controversy even before its release. Democrats say a news conference today allows Attorney General William Barr to spin its contents before lawmakers and the public have a chance to read it. Well, a big surprise from Beyonce. The singer dropped a surprise album as a companion release to her Netflix documentary, Homecoming, a film by Beyonce. The 40-track album is available from the major streaming companies. Well, the top team in the Eastern Conference is out. Now the best in the West is on the brink of elimination in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Victoria's Tyson Barrie helped set up Mikko Rantanen for the tying goal, and then Rantanen won it in overtime for the Colorado Avalanche, who have now won 3 straight and have a 3-1 series lead on the Calgary Flames. And NASA says Christina Cook will set a new record for the longest single spaceflight by a woman in its history. Cook has been on the International Space Station since March 14th and is in her first spaceflight. Cook is scheduled to stick around until February 2020. That means her stay will last 328 days. Well, rain today, periods of showers around Victoria and Nanaimo, but the Tofino area is looking at up to 50 millimeters of rain. Port Hardy up to 20 millimeters and 10 to 15 around Campbell River and Port Alberni, and there are your highs on this Thursday. Well, we always love to know where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. Stacey Ross will have CHEK News tonight at 5, followed by Ben O'Hara-Byrne with the latest at 6 and 10. And we are off tomorrow for Good Friday and back with you first thing on Monday morning. That's been your Morning Check. I'm Andy Neal.